Listen to me. All that negative energy that you're putting in the air, take it out right now.
Carr across the middle finds Renfro. Get out of there, and the ball comes. They got me down.
I mean, when you look at it, it's just absolutely stacked.
Back up. Waller across.
Take a seat.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Mullen.
The boy grew up.
Snap good, hold good, and victory in overtime for the Raiders.
Salute. What's good, man? What's good with everybody, man? Popping in. Hope all is well. Hope all had a blessed day. It's your boy, Dirty Raider, live in the garage once again, man. And you know what? Tonight's show is that middle of the week, get the mind right, check. You know what I mean? Mental health check, really, though. You know what I mean? Tonight's show doesn't really have any, what do you say? Like, no real setup or anything like that, man. Tonight's show is for those who just need to talk. And it doesn't even matter what you want to talk about, man. In all honesty, it doesn't even really matter. Whatever it is you want to talk about, whatever's bothering you, whatever information you want to proceed to give or you need, that's what tonight is about, man. First and foremost, appreciate you guys being here. 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you will spend any amount of time with me is greatly appreciated. Salute to Robert Pena in the building. My nephew Diego's in the building. Anthony Estrada, what's good with you? Joe E, what's good with you, man? Hope all is well. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful day. As I said, I didn't come in here with any real set plan or a whole lot of bunch of things to talk about or discuss or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm literally just doing tonight's show for you guys and you guys only. But like I said, it doesn't have any limitations. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm definitely going to go ahead and open up the lines. I'm going to give each and every person who needs the love and whatnot the ability to come in, get whatever is on your chest off your chest. Hopefully you can move on with the rest of your day. You know what I mean? Hopefully, life gets better for you. Was checking out a couple of things today, man. Hey, Anthony, for sure, man. For sure, man. That's in the end, bro. That's all we can ask, man. Just to be here and to be healthy. A lot of things been going on, you know what I mean, in the world. You know what I mean? Some people deal with it, extremely different from others. Me, myself, I battle my mental health process, but as of lately, I won't even lie, it's been getting a lot better. I learned to stop caring about a whole bunch of stuff. Things that are outside of my control, outside of my element, man. Like I just stopped dealing with it. Oh, sorry about that. I'm not tired. I got my coffee here. Well, of course I'm tired, but I got my coffee here. So we won't be seeing a whole lot of yawning like we did on Monday night, man. We're just not. So yeah, the link's in the chat if you want to come in and speak on whatever it is you want to speak on. Come on in. If not, you want to stay in the chat, hey, that's perfectly fine too, man. I know people have been, a little on edge lately with the things that have been going on. You know what I mean? Of course, we talked about the shooting in Texas. The day it happened, we got into a nice, long, deep conversation, which was very educational on some ends. But, hey, look, Raider Nightmare, what's up with you, man? Cortez, what it do? Life, life is short, man. It is. Life is short. And it is what you make it. You know what I mean? If you fill your life with negativity, in the end, that's all you're going to get is negativity. And you're going to get it back 10 times fold. You know? You can't control other people's thoughts. You can't control other people's opinions. You can't control other people. I mean, look at us parents, how we struggle to control our kids and get them to try to get them to do what it is that, we technically want them to do, right? But with so many laws and things in place these days, it makes it tough, right? So, do you concern yourselves with that? Or do you do your best to work around it? Me, I do my best to work around it. I truly do my best to work around it. I honestly don't believe there's any reason to spank my children. Like they're all of age, man. You know what I mean? Spankings is so outdated. They work and they don't. Benjamin, what's good with you, man? What's good? So for me, I don't even concern myself with that stuff anymore, man. I just don't. Yeah, Diego, you're right. You know what I mean? You got to take steps and, your prior thought, but don't be afraid to make those mistakes. Everybody's going to make mistakes in life, man. Everybody. Bro, like there's not a person in this world that hasn't made some sort of mistake. And I have a kid older than you, Diego. I got my oldest son is older than you. He's 22. But that's life. You know what I mean? That's life. I know a lot of people may have tuned in to catch some Raider news, which I don't mind doing. I can do that as well. You know what I mean? I just felt like I'd give the platform to whoever really, really, truly needed it. And, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But let's get into a little bit of Raider news. Fuck it, we're here, right? Let's see. Let's get into some Raider news. Let's get into some rumors. Let's see how we Hey, John Madden finally featured on his own game. Look at that. About time, man. About time. This gentleman is finally gracing the cover of his game again. They went with the old school photo too. I think this is like from like Madden, like 95, 96. Let me see. See if y'all can see this. Let me see if y'all can see this real quick. Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Boom here. Boom. Check that out, man. John Madden has made the cover of his own game once again. This is great. Benjamin, I think we'll sign. If Sue's not signed within the next 4 days, it's probably not going to happen. That is my 100% thought. I feel like if it doesn't happen in the next 4 days, it's probably not going to happen. Because truthfully, I don't think there's any reason, if nobody else is interested in Adonican Sue, right? If nobody else wants him, nobody else is trying to sign him, then what is the holdup on getting him in here? You know what I mean? Might as well just go ahead and get him in the silver and black. If nobody else is interested, let's stop playing around. Let's stop playing the games. Let's get on task and let's do the thing. You know what I mean? Let's get it done. So I'm thinking in the next 4 days, man, is when you should have some news about Ndamukong Suh donning or not donning the silver and black. You know, some people like to say time will tell. Nah, man. Time is not of the essence right now. Time is now. That is what time is. Time is now. It is time to get it done. It is no need to shuck and jive or anything like that. Yeah, Raider Allegiance said he thought the NFL was going to put something involving the 2022 champions, and then said put some respect on John Madden's name. Hey, my shout out to my brother Raider Allegiance. You know what I mean? To Lunatic. Hey, if that's what he said, hey, then that's what he said. You know what I mean? I'm sure you got receipts for it. I'm 100% sure. You know what I mean? You probably got receipts for whatever it is my brother said. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. But no, I think you'll get the news of Hunter Renfro's contract extension first, and then you'll get the news of an Ndamukong Suh being signed. Also read an article that had Devontae Adams back at the number 1 wide receiver. So I really enjoyed that article. There's a couple of more articles. We read the Neil Farrell Butler one last night, and we discussed the what it is they could bring to the team. We also discussed how important an Ndamukong Suh could be to the teaching process of these young men that we brought in. We discussed Jonathan Abram. If we feel like he, you know, where he ranks in the situation of defensive backs. What's up, Bernard Jr.? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you, man. Hope all is well. Anthony Estrada, how you doing, though, Dirty? How's little man? Happy and healthy? Yeah, he's happy. He's healthy, bro, and he's attached to his mom. And I don't blame him. You know what I mean? She's a beautiful lady. But he's attached to moms, and you know, I get a few minutes every now and then. You know what I mean, with little man. But then he wants to go back to moms, and I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping at all because shit. I used to be I'm attached to my lady too, bro. You know what I mean? I'm attached to my lady too. But yeah, little man's doing good. He's doing excellent. Sorry. Starting to hold his head up a little bit more. Starting to be a tad bit more vocal with his sounds. Jesse, you have a question here, Jesse. Let's see. This is what I'm all about, man. Answering questions to the best of my ability. The $1 million question is: Roger Goodell going to put a hit out on the Raiders just because of the lawsuit that he's going to possibly lose his job? Bro, that's got, you know what? I hear what you're saying. And if I'm being 100% honest, man, that's got nothing to do with us. It's got nothing to do with the franchise. We should not have to be involved, nor should we have to pay the price of that. If this man loses his job, it is his own fault. You shouldn't be so shady, you know what I mean, in your dealings, and you shouldn't be such a condescending prick. You know what I mean? Like, I personally don't like Roger Goodell. Just like I don't like fucking Brandon Marshall. Like I don't see how you could like anybody that could support or call this man Uncle Roger, bro. Just being honest, man. And I don't care if anybody clips it and makes it a short and puts it on YouTube. I really don't care, bro. I don't like Brandon Marshall. I think he's funny style. I think he's rude. And I partially think he's not even partially, bro. I think he's a fucking sellout when it comes to the NFL and Roger Goodell. I do. But that's just me. I'm not trying to create no beef with the man. Not like he gonna pay me any fucking mind. I'm just a small guy on YouTube saying what it is I want to say. But for me personally, that's just how I feel, bro. I feel like that dude is a fucking sellout when it comes to the NFL and his dealings with Roger Goodell. But no, I don't think he's gonna put a hit out on us. Black and Gray, what's good, brother? May Spitfire, what's up, sis? How you doing? Yeah, he should step down. He should step down. Hey, brother, for sure, man. Most definitely, bro. You know I got you, man. I don't know if you saw the show last night. And I don't know if you was here when this show started, but you know what? I'm gonna do something for you, my brother. I'm gonna do something for you, man. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for my brother Black and Grayed Out. In fact, we're gonna have a quick moment of silence. My brother lost his pops a couple of days ago. So our condolences to you and your fam, bro. Much love and respect to you. And yeah, a little quick moment of silence. For sure. Appreciate that. Yo, Black and Grayed Out. I got something for you, bro. Peep this. This is for my brother Black and Gray.
We all know what the Chief can do. Listen to me. All that negative energy that you're putting in the air, take it out right now.
Carr across the middle finds Renfro. They get out of there, and the ball comes. They got me down.
I mean, when you look at it, it's just absolutely stacked.
Back up. Waller across.
Take a seat.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Mullen.
The boy grew up.
Snap good, hold good, and victory in overtime for the Raiders.
The beat was supplied by Black and Grayed Out. That is my musical producer behind the scenes. Any beats that you may hear coming through from now on will 9 times out of 10 be by him. Yeah, so salute to you, brother. I finally took one of them beats and actually did something real with it. The exit is coming up. I'm working on that right now. As I start to get back into this ability to do film editing and logos and learning Photoshop all over again, things of that nature, man. Hey, I appreciate that, Jolie. Appreciate that. I'm actually working. That was just something I threw together. I'm actually working on something else right about now. Um, let's see. So I created something today. Um, let's see if I have it in here. Doom, doom, doom. No, it's in here. I know it's in here. Where is there? It is. Nope, that's not it. Um, there it is. All right, let's see. This is what I am working on right now. This is the new one that I'm working on right now as we chit chat, man. Um, yeah, it's not quite finished, but I think it's kind of dope. I think it's kind of dope. But yeah. So I'm working on some things. NorCal Jesse, salute to you, brother. Hope all is well, man. Hope you're doing good, bro. Hope you're having a blessed and wonderful one, man. Yeah, black and grayed out. I definitely will email you back a copy of that, bro. I will definitely email you back a copy of that. But yeah, like I said, this is just something I was working on, man. You know what I mean? I've I haven't done Photoshop in years, so it's okay. My wife says it looks like I'm dying, but I don't really care. I like the crazy wildness of it. You know what I mean? That's just how I get down. I like the crazy wild. Uh, I don't watch them type of shows. They watch Stranger Things, but they said that shit was more weirder than Stranger Things. Go figure, man. Because I was sitting down watching Stranger Things with them the other day, and I was like, "Yeah, this show is a little bit too much for a brother like me, man. I like a lot of comedy. I'm not into all of that crazy ass writing that they do on that show, man. That shit is wild. That shit is crazy. But shout out to them, man, because it's fucking creative. Um, Jesse says he's very excited um, about this young offensive line that we're putting together. Something special, I believe. Um, I believe that is the case, my friend. I also believe that they are putting something together very special on the front of that offensive line. Fade to Black, what's good, brother? Hope all is well with you, man. I know I didn't get a chance to call you like I said I would today, but um, tonight's show is mental health, Fade. So, um, and it is actually an open show as well, brother. If your Wi-Fi is up and you know what I mean, you want to come through and you want to chat, if something's bothering you, my brother, you are more than welcome to go ahead and pull up right here, man, and speak what it is you want to speak, say what it is you want to say, get up whatever you want to get up off your chest, brother. It is more than welcome. Omar, what's good with you, man? Um, appreciate you. You know what I mean? Have a blessed night, man. Um, I appreciate the likes and you know what I mean, you stopping through. Appreciate you, brother. You have a good night as well, boss. Stay blessed. Black and grayed out. Always, bro. I know you always got something coming through, bro. I don't even know it'd be here until I go and check my emails. I'm like, well, damn, he sent me something. Shit, let me check it out. And then I add it to the list. I got a soundtrack list just for Black and Grayed Out, man. This is the Black and Grayed soundtrack list, man. I actually got a homeboy who heard a couple of your beats and he wants to drop a couple of bars on a few of them. So I may have him do that for one of the songs for the outro of the show. So getting back into, the reality of the situation when it comes to the Las Vegas Raiders, right? So with our roster, with the way that our roster is sitting right now, just give me one hot second over here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the roster. Well, just the way that our roster is sitting right now, right? So we're gonna go into our depth chart, and our depth chart is going to not tell us a damn thing. Let's go to the roster then. So with the way that our team is sitting right about now, man, we have Andre James at center, right? And then all these corners, right? We got Averett at corner. We got some dude named Cosby, Bryce Cosby from Ball State, the rookie. We got him listed as a corner. Nate Hobbs listed as a corner. We got Crevon LeBlanc, who's also a corner, 5'10", 190 pounds. What is up with these small corners, man? Like, he's 5'9", right? How tall is Nate Hobbs? Nate Hobbs is 6'1", so that's feasible. Then you got Cosby, Bryce Cosby out of Ball State. He's 5'10". Averett is 5'11". Mullen is 6'2". DP, Darian Phillips, he's 5'10". Amik Robinson's 5'8". Samuels the third is 6'1". Webb from Missouri Western, he's 6 foot. Raya Sin is 6 foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 defensive backs that are 6 foot and above, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 under 6 foot, right? That's crazy, because people kept saying, "Oh, he likes his corners tall. He likes them big. He wants this and that." I don't think that's necessarily the case, right? Because now, when you go and you look at it, he's got 5 over 6 foot, 6 foot and over, right? And then he's got 5 6 foot and under. Top Beats, what's up with you, brother? How you doing, man? Hope all is well. I heard that I have never liked getting any corner that was under 6 feet tall. That's stupid. Yeah, no, look, and that's what I'm not understanding, man. You know what I mean? Like, $5'10", $5'11", you know what I mean? I don't think that's short. Honestly, I don't think that's short. And I might be being biased because I'm 5'11", but that's only 1 inch short of being 6 foot, right? But some of these cats have like tremendous leaping ability. You know what I mean? Like, they can outleap some of these 6 foot guys, right? So for someone, you know what I mean? Like, I hear what you're saying too. You know what I mean? I don't think you're saying that it's stupid, you know what I mean, to get a corner under 6 feet. I think what the statement that you're making, if I'm understanding it right, you're saying that you heard somebody say that never liked getting it. Yeah, that would be stupid, because it's not always about size when it comes to playing that position. You know what I mean? It's about the ability to cover. It's about the ability to recognize a play. Um, it's about the heart of a man. Look, football is about the heart. In the end, bro, it's about how much heart do you have? How much are you willing to lay on the line to get the best result? You know what I mean, and achieve your goal. That's why I love this game so much, man. Um, Not only is it a game I grew up playing, but even though I can't play anymore, man, I still have such a love and a passion, you know what I mean, just for this game of football. You know what I mean? Being a Raider fan just makes it even more exciting for me. You know what I mean? Like being a Raider fan just makes it all the more exciting for me to watch this game. But I just love the game of football, man. Um, it's nothing like the camaraderie of a locker room, you know what I mean? And for everybody who's played, you know what I mean, they'll understand what I'm saying. There's nothing like that time, you know what I mean, spent traveling to games, practicing, winning or losing, man. You know what I mean? Not everybody's team is gonna win every single game. I've been fortunate to be on some teams that went undefeated. You know what I mean? I've also been, unfortunate to be on some teams that didn't do so hot. They just didn't do hot at all. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, look, Top Beach, you're right. You know what I mean? Shout out to Amik. Yeah, the guy tries hard. You know what I mean? He does. Um, My Jesse Cornell says Denzel Good can mentor help Leatherwood at right tackle. I'm not putting any of these guys at mentor status just yet, man, because for me, these guys are still, I mean, even though they were able to step up and fill some holes at some point in times in last season and the season before last when starters went down and they came in and filled gaps, but these guys still are not starters yet. You know what I mean? In order for you to be a mentor, you need to be a solidified starter at some point in time and not because somebody got hurt. Right. So, even what is he going to mentor him on? You know what I mean? Because Alex Leatherwood has the possibility of being a better player than Denzel Good. Right. So, for me, I need a solid right tackle or solid offensive lineman that I can actually say that this guy can be a mentor. It's no knock on Denzel. It's no knock on Denzel Good at all. But I'm I'm still waiting to see him earn that starting role somewhere on this line, man. He earns a role starting somewhere on this line, man, then he could be a mentor all day long. But if Alex Leatherwood comes out and beats the brakes off of Denzel Good for that starting spot, who's mentoring who? You know what I mean? So that would be my thing. Diego, shout out to Meek for sure, for sure, for sure. Miller, Simpson, Barham, and at center. Um, nah, nah. Mm-mm. I think Andre James keeps his job until otherwise proven is not. Um, so we got to get some corners. We've got some corners that are small they can't cover. Look, the ones that can't cover, they're gonna find them way. They're gonna find their way outside of the building, man. Top beats. They're gonna find their way outside of this team, bro. They're gonna find themselves somewhere else, man. Um, Not being able to cover is not gonna cut it. It's not gonna fly in this defense, man. It's really not. I'm not okay with having a corner that can't cover. The only time I'm okay with a corner being on the team and he can't cover should be for special teams. And even at that point in time, you're not even a corner anymore. You're a special teams player. So I'm not okay with corners that can't cover. I don't give a shit if they tall, if they short. You know what I mean? I don't care. If you cannot cover, you should not be a defensive back in the NFL. Hey, look, go play for the fans only league or whatever, man. Whatever that shit is called. You know what I mean? Go play there. Go play in the Canadian League. Go play Arena League. I don't give a shit, man. But I'm tired of not seeing talented, capable players being on this field, being on this roster, and producing and giving everything they got, being able to step into the game and play in case somebody goes down. You know what I mean? You need to be able to stick with your guy. You need to be able to read a defense. You need to be able to stick on a route. You know what I mean? I need to see nice fluidable movement in the hips. You know what I mean? I need to see the head get around. I need to see the hands not all touchy-feely grabby. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to see clean, straight football from our defensive backs. You know what I mean? From now on. Hey, maybe Wi-Fi. What's good with you, man? What's good? Salute. Dirty is Diablo, a taller Perryman. I don't know if Diablo is a taller Perryman. I do know this. I love that boy Perryman, man. That his interviews are hilarious, man. A boy came out, was like, yeah, man, y'all ain't gonna get nothing up out of me, man. I ain't saying shit. I like that, bro. That shit was hilarious to me. I don't know if you could call him a taller Perryman because his body of work is still hasn't been amassed to a point where you can really give him a fair comparison to anyone. I think it's going to take another full season of him playing, getting the game down, and what do you call it? And excelling at his position. Now we got to find out where exactly it is he's going to line up at linebacker. Are they gonna play him inside? Are they gonna play him outside? Is he right next to Perryman, or is he on the other side of the field of Perryman? But I do know this. I do know this. This front office is very high on the both of them, right? And that's being shown by the fact that these are the only two returning linebackers from last year's team. Everybody else has been let go. Everybody else has been either traded and then replaced, right? For a minute, we were like, damn, we don't have no linebackers, blah, blah, blah. But then they bring in really what I would call a plethora of linebackers, truthfully. I think they brought in a lot of good puzzle pieces. Yeah, I believe they brought in a lot of puzzle pieces. They're playing something different, man. You know, people like, oh, this is chestnut checkers, right? Well, I don't even think these dudes are playing chess. They're not playing checkers. They're not playing chess. They're not playing gin rummy. These motherfuckers are doing jigsaw puzzles. They are doing 10,000 piece jigsaw puzzles. And I believe that they are putting the pieces together to create something phenomenal. You know what I mean? Loon, what's good with you, brother? What's good? Raider for life, what's good with you, man? Good morning to you. Hope all is well. Check this out. I looked at a tape when we drafted Arnett. First thing I noticed was he held all the time. Yeah, he did. I personally didn't want Arnett, man. I didn't want him. Phylon got hurt, and he and Leatherwood played different positions. Trying to understand your question. What question? Where you see that? I see Faison is a perfect example. You see, there's a lot of politics in the pro game. That's pure BS. Case in point, Phylon, 1 minute you're in, next minute you're out. As for Leatherwood, he puts in a lot of work in the off season. So if you don't understand what he's saying, I don't. He's not making a comparison of the players against each other. What he's saying is there's politics in the game. Case in point, Phylon. 1 minute you're in, the next minute you're out. Now, as for Leatherwood, he puts in a lot of work in the offseason. So what he's saying is Phylon may be being blacklisted or whatever the case may be. He was given a job because Gus Bradley was here, right? 1 minute you're in, the next minute you're out. But what he's saying about Alex Leatherwood is Alex Leatherwood should be earning a starting position because he's putting in the work in the offseason to solidify the fact that he was not a wasted first-round draft pick, even though the first year may not have panned out the way that we all wanted or even that he wanted. Next year is going to be better. That's what I'm taking from this comment. That's so hopefully that helps you out a little bit. But that's what I'm taking from that. I'm not jumping on you either, Fade, but if you weren't quite understanding what he was saying, that's what I mean. That's the breakdown of it right there. Y'all know how to type and be going, you know what I mean? There should probably be a period, you know what I mean, after the next minute you're in, next minute you're out. There should probably be a period there. You know what I mean? But we type so fast, bro. But for sure, man. Look. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm here to spread the love, and if there's a communicational breakdown, man, look, I have no problem fixing and patching the line back through so that we all understand where we're coming from. You know what I mean? Chocolate City Outlaw. My folks with the rose. What's good with you, man? Hope all is good. Hope you had a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in from the DC area. Been to DC a couple of times, man. Not as an adult, but I've been there as a teenager a couple of times, man. Nice place. Look, I want Leatherwood to succeed, man. I think that he could be a phenomenal right tackle. I honestly believe he could be a phenomenal right tackle. He has been looking like he has been doing some off-season lifting. He's been doing some off-season training. Look, he's got good footwork. It was one of the reasons that we even brought him in, man. It's because he's got great footwork, right? But his hand placement, his fighting at the line, you know what I mean? His ability to actually recognize and see, like the game was a little too fast for him last year. You know what I mean? I think the game was just a little too fast for him last year. And I think he really struggled with the fact that our office was in such turmoil that he wasn't being given the correct and proper attention that he needed to actually succeed and get to that next superstar level, right? So I think this year, I think it's going to be a little bit different. Everything is settled down. You know what I mean? We know what's going on, and I believe the attention can be given to all our players, and the right attention can be given to all our players, and they can all be made better. That's what I think. Anthony Estrada. So far, I'm only planning on going to 2 games, maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 2 games. And I may not even actually go to the games. I'll probably just go to the tailgate of the Chargers game. I'll probably just go to the tailgate of that. Hang out with the people. I'll be there early. You know what I mean? Before the game, hang out with the people, and then I might hang around and do a show after the game. But that all depends on if I decide to buy tickets at halftime or the end of the first quarter. I'll see what the tickets look like end of the first quarter. If I'm not happy with them, I'll wait till halftime, and I'll come in and watch the second half of the game. But so far, those are the 2 games I'm only 2 games that I actually think that I actually want to go to. Especially since they're here right around the corner from the house. But as I said, man, you know what I mean? Them ticket prices is way too high, man. Sorry. They just way too high for a brother like me, man. I got other I got other responsibilities around here, my friend. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just got other responsibilities around here, man. I'm not I'm not raking in the dough. You know what I mean? I'm not raking in the dough anymore, bro. I'm retired, and this is my getaway and fun with the rest of the world when I come on camera, aside from playing golf with my friends. But other than that, this is my rest of the world right here, man. So I got to put out more content so YouTube can pay me more money. Michael G, what's good with you, man? Salute to you. Philly Sports, what's good with you, man? Hope all is well. It's a let me see. So Anthony says he's good for December 8th. My mom's boyfriend, cousin, season ticket holder for Rams. I might sit in the suite with free food. So, hey, man. Hey, that's always nice, man. That's always nice. The cost of going to an NFL game has gotten way out of hand, but so have the costs associated with the game to include player salaries. Yeah, I know, man. I get it. You know what I mean? I still got an issue with what some of these players get paid, man. Um, you know what I mean? That's money that could be funneled back into some of these neighborhoods, man. You know what I mean? Some of these school systems. I honestly feel like the NFL should have something in place where they collect a certain amount of revenue every year. They put this shit together, right? And they disperse it to the school districts, you know what I mean, to get new books or new athletic gear or some type of new computers, or maybe actually, a teacher's fund where when these teachers need raises, the NFL could step in and say, how much are you guys looking to get? You know what I mean? If it's like somewhere like $200,000-300,000 total, you know what I mean, you can afford that. Give it to the teachers and raise their salaries, man. You know what I mean? 300,000 to raise what? 25 teachers' salaries. Yeah. That would be something like that would be awesome. You know what I mean? Salute. 20 million in the record. Yeah. Yeah. It's after 12 o'clock. 20 million in the book, right? But I'm not I'm not I'm not jumping the gun to see anything done tomorrow. If anything happens tomorrow, great. Fabulous. Wonderful. The news that should be coming out should be the first thing we should hear is Hunter Renfro's contract extension, right? They gotta show our brother the money. They gotta show our brother the money. So that would be a lovely and wonderful thing. Top Beats wants to know, what do I think of the trade rumors on Clee to Philly? Does Philly want Cleveland? Does Philly want Clee? That's the question. You know what I mean? And then trading Clee, like somebody's really trying to trade us for Clee Farrell? And what are they trying to give us? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, that's why I say I'm not expecting to hear anything from them, Top Beats, because they like to sit back and wait, see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, in all honesty, they only have three concerns. They should only have three concerns, maybe four. Yeah, four concerns on their minds right now. Renfro's extension, and Ndamukong Suh, well, Waller, and then Ndamukong Suh, and then maybe bringing in Darrell Williams, or Renfro, Darrell Williams, Waller, and then Suh. Like I don't feel like there's a whole lot of. I don't feel like they need a whole lot. There's not anything pressing that they really gotta go and do. Oh, we gotta go and do this now. Hey Anthony, you too, man. You have a blessed night as well, brother. I'm not here for too much longer. You know what I mean? Another 8 minutes. Like I said, I'm trying to do the 1 hour shows these days, man. Let people get some sleep, except for Friday nights, man. I may be here off Friday night. I don't want no wideout. Not for Clee. I need a draft pick. I'm good on players. Chocolate City. I want picks. You know what I mean? I want picks at this point in time. I'm good on the wideout, especially if he's sorry too. You know what I mean? I'm good. Hoodie Job, what's good with you, man? How you feeling, brother? Appreciate the $4.99 donation from you, man. Saints fan coming through. You know what I mean? He's got his channel over there, Hoodie Job. You know what I mean? If y'all appreciate football and you know what I mean, you just love the sport, man, tune into my brother over there. He's doing great things. I tune in. I don't comment a lot, but I tune in. I catch him, and I like bro. So salute to you and thanks for the $4.99 donation, man. At this point, it's all gravy. What player personnel we make at this point. Suh, I think, is the last piece we get before training camp. Yeah, I believe he's the last piece, but that last piece would be added in 4 days. You know what I mean? I think after the next 4 days, I think they're done. I think they have the team that they want. I believe that now it's all about going into training camp and putting everything together. Right? I think that's where they're going to be after these next 4 days. I think in the coming, let's just say 6 days, 7 days, right? In the next coming 7 days, you should have Renfro's contract. You should have probably Darren Waller's contract. You should probably have a Daryl Williams on the offensive line, and you should have Ndamukong Suh. I believe those 4 moves right there. I think that's the final 4 moves for this team until training camp, and then after that, you know what I mean? It's off to the game. Let's go. Let's play. I don't think Colin Kaepernick is coming in. I don't think he's going to get. I don't think they're going to offer him a contract. Yeah. So you can definitely X out that big name if anybody thinks that's the major player announcement. I don't even think we get a few nobodies. You know what I mean? Truthfully, I don't even think we go get a few nobodies. I believe there's 2 players that are not on the roster that get picked up, and I believe there's 2 players on the roster that get extended. And I think that's all you really get right there. Brad Laps, what's good with you, man? Long time no see, brother. Hope all is well. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Shit. Raider Legion says shit. Even if it's a 5th round pick for Clee, it still frees up 4.7 mil. Yeah. Like I said, I'll take a 5th round. I'll take a 6th round. Shit. At this point in time, I'll take whatever draft pick you want to give me. But are they really trying to trade for him? And that's the thing. You know what I mean? Are they really trying to trade for him? Because I believe we all decided that there wasn't no real trade value for Clee. Like I said, I don't want no sorry ass wide receiver, bro. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? I'm definitely good on that. I would only accept it for a draft pick. Then he said 12th round. You fucking killing me, man. You are killing me, man. So, but there's no excuse to be made for Clee either. And that's another thing. There's no fight really to be made for Clee. He's been here for the amount of time that he's been here, right? And we have still yet to see, the production of a 1st round draft pick. And I'm not trying to knock Clee, and I'm not trying to badmouth him or down him or anything like that. You know what I mean? I got nothing but love and respect for the brother. I wish him well no matter where he plays. But if he stays here, bro, it's been show improved time for a minute. You know what I mean? So it's been show improved time for a minute. We're beyond the show improve at this point in time. Bro, this is fucking get it done or get the fuck out time. Right? I'll take a pack of grapes Kool-Aid in the 7th next for Clee. I think that's a great deal. Hey, I feel you. I feel you, Jerome. I feel you, man. And salute to you. Hope all is well. May Spitfire. He's a buster. Get him out of here. Hey, I feel you. My thing is this. I don't want a sorry ass player in return. And Top Beach, you're right. Even if he was a 3rd round pick, this dude has not lived up to what it is he should be doing. But is that the player or is that the coaching? Because I'll be honest, I've seen flashes of Clee where it's like, damn, was that Clee? You know what I mean? So we know it's there. You know what I mean? We know it's there. But now we're at the point where, bro, all we want to do is see it on the field. Because him being moved around so much when he was with the Gruden era, bro, from having to go inside, outside, stand up, hand in the dirt, do this, do that, do this, do that. 50 million variations of this play, 50 million variations of this play, 50 million. Well, we want you to do this. No, well, we don't want you to do that. We want you to, bro, like playing in that defense, bro, it just seemed so fucking confusing. Right? I want him to stay this year. And this is why I want him to stay. I want to see what Klee could actually be in a system that he can comprehend and understand and plays to his strengths. I want to see what he could do. Could he actually be better than what he has shown? Is that a possibility? We've seen players revive their career, get rejuvenated, either under new coaching or at a new franchise. Well, we're kind of both right now. New coaching staff, same Raider franchise, but heading in a different direction. Right? You can tell we're heading in a 100% completely different direction than, you know what I mean, than the prior years before. We are striving to make wonderful and extremely needed changes. You know what I mean? We have gone out and gotten a Devontae Adams. We've gone out and gotten a Josh McDaniels, a Dave Ziegler, you know what I mean, a Patrick Graham. You know, we gave our quarterback, you know, a team friendly contract, which he in turn gave us a team friendly deal as well. You go out and get a Chandler Jones. You go out and get a Rocky Sin. You go out and you start to build upon what was already. You tear down what was here because you see that the foundation wasn't where it was supposed to be, and that the foundational pieces that were here, that were in good shape and holding ground, you kept those. But then you tore down the other ones and shipped them out, and then you brought in some other pieces, right? So when you bring in these other pieces, and not all the pieces that you brought in are superstars, right? Some of these pieces you brought in were just puzzle pieces. They're not corners. They're not borders. They're fillers, right? They're filler pieces. If we're speaking about a puzzle, right? Because I feel like I said, I feel like they're not playing any games. They're not playing chess, checkers, pool, poker, nothing like that. They're putting together an extremely difficult puzzle. So some of these pieces are just filler pieces, right? They just go in the middle. They're not the outside pieces, the strength, you know what I mean, of the actual, you know, the real puzzle, what keeps it in line, you know what I mean, what keeps it on track, right? I'm not talking about those pieces right now. I'm speaking on the pieces that are in the middle. Not all of them are going to be superstars. But what they are players who can get it done when called upon. So you have these starters who can definitely get the job done. That's why they're starters, right? Because they can get the job done. But our issue has been we don't have well, you're right, the foundational pieces are being set up for this season. Yeah, our foundational pieces are being set up. We have always lacked players in the second and third string that can actually come in and spell our players that are tired, are superstars. You know what I mean? We bring in second string, third string, and then we get 8 up. You know what I mean, on defense. So I'm really liking the fact that the pieces that they're bringing in now are actual structural foundational pieces, right? Like these pieces can actually hold up the floor. You know what I mean? If one of our main focal points was just to go down for a hot second, these new pieces that we brought in, they can still hold up the floor until we can get that other beam back in place, right? So we haven't really had that in the last couple of years. We haven't really had that. We've had some really good to maybe great starters, but lacking that depth. And you should have depth when chasing the championship, when chasing that ring, right? You should have some depth pieces. They need to be solid. They need to be trustworthy. Yeah, top beats again. Longer season. You got to have these players. And I'm really looking forward to seeing exactly what it is this front office has put together. Truthfully, I'm excited, man. Like, I'm really excited about this upcoming season. I really think in the end, when it's all said and done, Cleveland have earned at least the right to have a conversation with them next year about a new contract. Josh Jacobs will have earned the right to have a conversation about a new contract. I hope that Jonathan Abrams has a much better, healthier year. I hope that he spent the offseason getting his coverage down. You know what I mean? Getting better at that. He's got to know that that's probably one of the weakest parts of his game. We know that Denzel Perryman said, you know what I mean? The first thing he said he was going to do was work on his coverage skills. And from reports that I've heard, he does look a lot better. You know what I mean? He does look a lot better in his backpedaling, his fluidity of his hips and in his change of directions. He doesn't look like just like a solid rock out there anymore. You know what I mean? Like he actually looks like he's a little bit more agile. So that's a good thing, man. That means he did exactly what he said he was going to do and he put in the work. And I love that. You know what I mean? He might be one of my favorite players this year, man. He's definitely in my top 5 favorite players from last year. He is definitely in my top 5 favorite players from last year. But I'm hoping that this year, you know what I mean, like he could be like number 2, number 3. No, I hope he make the top 5 again. So I want DC to be my number 1 favorite player, like always, man. I want DC to be my number 1 favorite player always, like I do every year. That's my quarterback. I even draft him in fantasy, man. I know people laugh at me, but yeah, I take DC in fantasy too, man. I win games with him sometimes. Sometimes I lose. Let me see. I agree. Black and grayed out. So it worries me a little that it's our offensive coordinator's first time as an OC. So May Spitfire. Don't worry, right? Do not worry. He is there for game planning, right? He's not the one that's going to be calling the plays. Josh McDaniels will be the one calling the plays. But this guy has a really, really good knowledge and way of attack. He has the knowledge and a very good way of attacking in the red zone. He's the red zone guy that McDaniels was talking about needing to bring in. This is that guy. He's going to be the next offensive coordinator / well, he's already the OC, but he's going to be here a couple of years, man, and he's going to find himself as a head coach somewhere in this league within the next 10 years. Within the next 10 years, he's going to find himself as a head coach somewhere. And that's why they brought him in, because this guy has worked with McDaniels for a while now. You know what I mean? So that's another reason you shouldn't worry. You know what I mean? They've known each other for quite some time. And Mike Lombardi grew up a Raider because his father used to work. Mick Lombardi, I'm sorry, not Mike, but Mick Lombardi. He grew up a Raider. His father used to work for us in the front office. You know what I mean? So he knows what this franchise is all about. This opportunity that's being given to him is a childhood dream. You know what I mean? And if you've been a fan of the Raiders, you've had that dream of you working somewhere for the Raiders in that franchise, in that organization, just to say that you are technically a real motherfucking Raider. Not to say that you're not as a fan, but we all know there's a difference between being a part of the franchise in an employee capacity versus being in the franchise and as a fan capacity. You know what I mean? When you're an employee, you get to go in and you get to see these people and you get to be a part of, winning or losing, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. But you know what I mean? It's just different. I won't even lie. You know what I mean? It's just different. So no, he has solid knowledge and passion for this game, man. And he's going to be the guy that sits there and he's going to game plan that red zone. You know what I mean? He's going to sit there with McDaniels. He's going to soak up all the game. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, this offense is going to be something, you know what I mean, we've been looking to see for quite some time. Yes, they're bringing in the somewhat of a New England approach, but with a little twist on it. You know what I mean? You got to put a little twist on it. Because if you don't put a little twist on it, that's how you end up fucking losing the Super Bowl. when you take in a fucking offense that somebody else fucking designed and you run it against them because you didn't put a twist on it. And I think everybody took notes from that. Behind the scenes stuff, I know for me, I would see people I went to high school with on the field at the Coliseum, and I say to myself, damn, I wish I was able to be on the field with the players. Hey, Top Beats, I've seen players that I played against in high school, and I say, damn, I wish I would have stayed fucking focused because I was fucking better than them. And they play in the NFL or played in the NFL. You know what I mean? Black and grayed out. What's good? You work at Allegiant? For sure, man. For sure. We're gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to come see you, man. I'm gonna have to come see Black and grayed out, man. I'm gonna have to come see you, man. I hope you work security, bro. Just open the back door. I don't even need a seat. I don't even need a seat. I just can walk around the top area. I don't even need the seat. I don't sit down anyway. No, I'm just playing, man. So don't be worried about Mike Lombardi. I got faith that this kid is going to bring in something new, something exciting. He's going to play he's going to draw up some plays that I think are going to hit home and get us into the end zone when we get in that red zone. I think this guy's going to be a red zone guru. I believe he's going to be a red zone guru. A guy who just knows how to score, what to put on the field, what to have out there, what routes to run. I think this guy is just he's going to know when to throw it and when to run it. And I think he's just going to be I got a lot of faith in Mick Lombardi, man. Got a lot of faith in this brother. Let's see. So Black and Gray says, go get Fuller and we set. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to get I don't know if I want Fuller here. I'll just be honest. I just don't know, man. Honestly. I think we're okay. If we're talking about Fuller, the wide receiver, I think we're okay in that department, man. I believe we have the right people in the wide receiver room to get this job done this year, man. I do. Everybody knows I'm really big on Justin Hall. I really hope this kid makes the team. I think Robinson is fast. I think he runs good routes. He can be that guy that comes in and gives Hunter Renfrow a break in the slot. Justin Hall can be that guy that gives Hunter Renfrow the break when it comes to punt return, kick returns. I think you trot him out on the field instead of Hunter Renfrow. Yeah, so I'm okay with the wide receiver room. You know, just a mild concern. Like you, I'm excited to see what we do this year. I know one thing: nobody can scheme for us because it's an entirely new system. Yeah, it's gonna take. That's why I think the first couple of games of the season, I think it's gonna be real hard for the NFL, man. That's why I got us going into LA week 1 and coming out with a dub. because I think we actually have some weapons that is going to be really hard to defensive scheme for. Now, if you add an Ndamukong Suh to that front D, bro, that's a three-headed monster you have to scheme for. That's gonna be hard. You telling me you got a scheme for Max, Chandler Jones, and Ndamukong Suh? That's gonna be tough, man. That's gonna be tough. So that's why I see us giving teams a problem for the first 5 weeks. I believe we're going to be a hard team to stop because it's going to take a long time for people to actually get a real game plan scheme together to actually have any ability to try and stop us. Speed kills, but same time, don't always need the fastest of the fast, man. You know what I mean? You gotta remember the story of the turtle and the hare, right? The hare took off, flying, boom, but the turtle run the race. The rabbit took off, but the turtle won the race. And yeah, Cash Lord, my dude, what's good with you? You're 100% right, man. Jerry Rice wasn't fast. He wasn't the fastest one out there, but he was solid. His work ethic was amazing. Look, and that's exactly my my exact same point. Top beats. Speed is good, but knowing how to run routes, hey, that's even more deadly. You know what I mean? That's even more deadly because you could be fast. Twan, what's good with you, brother? You could be fast, but if you don't run the route right, what is the speed worth? Or you could be fast and can't catch the ball, i.e., Darius Hayward Bay. Dude came out blazing speed, fastest guy in the combine by far. Right? But the motherfucker couldn't catch a cold, butt naked, in 30-degree below weather after getting out of a shower, bro. Motherfucker couldn't catch a cold in 30-degree below, soaking wet, fresh out the shower. But was fast as hell, man. I give him that all day long. I think he should have ran track instead of playing football. He should have went for a gold medal somewhere. Yeah, Hines Ward was good, wasn't fast. Right, plenty of those going around, exactly. But he couldn't catch the ball, always dropping it or falling down as soon as he did. Hey, look, that's my thing, man. That is my thing right there, bro. Some of the best wide receivers in the NFL weren't the fastest guys in the NFL, man. Megatron, another guy, wasn't that fast, but was a beast. Terrell Owens, not that fast, but was a beast. But T.O. was fast. I'll take that back. T.O. was fast. T.O. was pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that up. I'm just saying, though, bro. that's just how I felt. Raider Allegiance, bro. He outside, freezing cold, 30 below, wet, butt naked, fresh out the shower. Nigga couldn't catch a cold. So for me, I'm not all about speed. Yeah, John Brown, fast, couldn't make the team. It's a rarity when a wide receiver has all the tangibles: speed, good route running. You know what I mean? Hands to catch. Look, it's very rare that wide receivers are drafted with all the tangibles. Tyreek Hill was fast, but wasn't a wide receiver, right? He was on special teams for a while and got placed at wide receiver every now and then before he actually made a name for himself, right? And that's the thing, Cash Lord. That's why I said it's a rarity. It's a rarity, man. And I miss that brother. I miss that brother. I miss that brother. Just being honest, man. I miss that brother. I miss that brother right there, man. I miss that brother. I wish him the best. I hope all is hope he is mentally. I hope he's getting to. I just hope he's cool, man. I hope he's all right. I hope he's fine. I'm pretty sure he's realized the mistake and all of that, and he's doing whatever he can to do to change it and repent or whatever, bro. But I wish all that dude I wish him nothing but love, man. You know what I mean? Just being honest, I wish him nothing but love, man, for a hell of a stupid mistake, man. Hell of a stupid mistake. But and I definitely still send a prayer and a shout out to the family of the victim who lost their life on that unfaithful night. Honestly, I hate even thinking about it, but I miss that brother, man. And he had it all. You know what I mean? And he was showing that he had it all. And a player like that, it's gonna be a while before another one comes around, truthfully. Although I can see it developing in that boy over there in Cincinnati. I can see it developing in him. You know what I mean? He's a phenomenal wide receiver. Hats off to him. Got to give him his love, respect. You know what I mean? He's a phenomenal wide receiver over there. But look at Devontae. Devontae's not that big. Devontae's big. Devontae's not fast, right? Here we go again. The number one wide receiver in the NFL. So I say that to say this in this long ass explanation on that. Don't technically really need speed. What you need is skill. Skill will beat speed all day. And that's my thought on the wide receiver room. Any other questions I can quite answer for you guys before I head out? It's about 1 a.m. We've hit the 1.5 hour mark. It's truly been a pleasure spending time with you guys this evening. I know it was a mental health show, but I guess nobody had any real mental issues that they wanted to talk about. So we went ahead and spoke on some Raider news, some opinions, really, not really too much news, but just some real breakdowns and some thoughts on, what exactly it is we should be looking forward to. And I believe we do have a lot to look forward to this year, man. I think we're going to be just fine. I really see us being the number one team in the AFC when the playoffs start. I honestly believe we'll be the number one team in the AFC. and I see us beating Kansas City in the final game and sending Kansas City home, they would have to beat us to get in, and that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody tuning in. 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you came through to spend any amount of time with me is greatly appreciated. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I will continuously do whatever it is I can to make my show better. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment at some point in time on the video, or DM me at dirty_raider on IG, and I will definitely get back to you. And as I always say, 500 million things on YouTube. The fact that you spend any amount of time with me is greatly appreciated. And no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Yo, Raider Nation, go get your motherfucking sunshine. We out.